What is going on, Leo? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct, and this is going to be your general reading for the mid-month check-in of September. We're hopping into your cards, seeing what messages we can come out for you guys. All right, what we can get from your spread. And Leo, I do know, like, I owe you guys a reading. Sorry that I didn't get to you at the beginning of the month. It was a lot going on. Mars in retrograde, it definitely affected me. So you guys are probably feeling some of that energy too. But I'm back with your mid-month. You guys are in the front of the line when it comes down to the mid-month reading because I missed you earlier. Okay, so shuffling for you right now. We're going to hop in. Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. All right. Once I get 3 cards for you, I am going to start your reading, and then we will go from there. Okay, first one out is the King of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands that comes after that, and then the Nine of Swords. So King of Pentacles energies, you guys could be showing up as the King of Pentacle in the second half of September. Okay, so that means that you may have a very focused energy towards your finances, your stability, whatever you're doing habitually, your routine, okay, your habits. All right, the King of Pentacles has come to a level of mastery when it comes down to building things that run very well. Okay, building things within his routine, within his lifestyle that bring him success, that bring him abundance, that creates prosperity. So for some of you guys, you could be looking at certain areas of your life and really seeing how some things get in the way, how some things block your success or your growth, trying to remove those blockages. You could also be wanting to optimize certain areas of your life that you feel are going well for you, but you may want to level those up and upgrade those, because we're talking about mastery here, right, with the King of Pentacles. So you're wanting to create a certain level of expansion so that you can then attract a certain level of growth and abundance. Okay, this could all have to do with your finances. For some of you guys, it's kind of like, what can I move around? What can I change about the way that I make money? How can I upgrade my career? How can I upgrade my finances, right? Do I need to get a multiple stream of income, right? Do I need to get another job? Do I need to step into another career, open up a business? But you guys are definitely thinking long term with that King of Pentacle energy. This is like that slow and steady wins the race energy. This is the things that you do every single day that build up into a major snowball effect, okay? But you're looking at those routines and your lifestyle and the way that you're living and seeing how you're going to upgrade it. Okay, what gets in your way of living that lavish lifestyle or feeling comfortable when it comes down to your material world? What gets in your way of maybe, you physically looking the way that you want to look, or you feeling healthy, right? That's the physical plane that we're dealing with. Okay, your finances, what gets in the way of your financial stability or growth or financial freedom? And how can you revamp your lifestyle and set it up in a way where you're feeling more secure, you're feeling that it's a well-oiled machine? This is what we're talking about. So with the Page of Wands coming in right after that, I feel like you guys are definitely feeling this new beginning. Okay, I've been talking about the Mars retrograde energy and how Mars is moving backwards and how that's affecting people in a very deep way, on very deep levels. And depending on where your birth chart is, it could hit you differently. But for you, Leo, I feel like you're getting ideas that are coming in that really speak to this physical plane that I've been just explaining. This Page of Wands is talking about inspiration. It's talking about motivation, things that present themselves to you as catalysts that put fire up under you, that make you make changes, take leaps, take chances, face your fears. So this is like another level of growth that wants to come in for you, but it comes along with a very small idea that could be being channeled to you in the second half of September, right? This could be a vision that you're getting for some sort of creative project. This could be an idea that you're getting about how to revamp your finances or change up, that whole material plane having to do with everything physical. Okay, so I feel like with this idea too, you guys, you're wanting to take action on this idea. This is something that you don't just want it to run across your mind, or you don't want to just get this download and then just sit on it. It's like you want to think of ways as to how you can apply this information that's coming your way in the second half of September. And it may have already hit you, Leo, a bright idea, a aha moment, right? An epiphany that comes your way, and you're like, okay, that's that makes sense. You know what? I should do this. I should change this. I should revamp this. I should. It's that type of energy, right? But it comes along with inspiration, Page of Wands energy. So it comes along with fire, and you're like, okay, I have to make this change. I have to do this. I have to take this leap. It really reminds me of the Fool energy, but it's not a major arcana. Okay, it's a very small energy. Okay, so it's an idea that comes in, and it almost is. It reminds me of that movie, The Gladiator, and it was a part in the beginning of Gladiator where the Caesar, right? What was his name? Oh, what was his name? Not Augustus, Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius came and he bought Maximus in, and they had just won a war, and he was like, Maximus, let's whisper together. Let me talk to you as if, you're my son. And, I'm not the emperor. I'm not this person that has all of this authority. Let's just speak as men. And he told Maximus about a time when Rome was just a whisper, and Rome was so fragile that it was just an idea. It had yet to grow to this major empire. It had yet to take on all of this land and conquer all of these other empires. It was just an idea. And he was telling him how it was an idea that, the founders of Rome wanted to create, a society that was kind of based on a democracy, and it had I don't know the the full storyline, but the point is, it's like he was telling him that Rome was just an idea, and now he was saying that Rome had grown into this major big establishment, but he was afraid that it had lost the idea that it was first developed on. And he wanted Maximus to become, the emperor after he died, so that he could return Rome back to that place of its infancy, you know, back to the purity that it had when it was just an idea. But for you, Leo, you may be at the beginning of this process that's it's just an idea, it's just a seed, and it's so fragile at this moment that you're needing to act on it. You're needing to apply that King of Pentacle energy in order to not see it vanish, right? Because Maximus said that, he said if you spoke too hard about it, or if you pushed it, it would vanish. That's how fragile the idea of Rome was in the beginning. He was like, so they had to move very carefully in order to bring it up to par, in order to bring it into a space where it became this very big empire. And this is how I feel you guys are in this space, Leo. It's like something is very faint. Something is it's like a whisper. It's at its beginning phase. It's at its infant stage. But it all depends on how you protect it and how you lay the groundwork and the framework in order to make this grow. Okay? If that makes sense to you, use that however it applies. The Nine of Swords is also here. So you guys may be like everybody else that is kind of feeling this Mercury, or not Mercury, but Mars retrograde, and it feels kind of heavy. It's very dense. You may feel a certain level of anxiety. You may be feeling a certain level of fear, right? A certain level of stress. It's almost like a dark night of the soul that some people are dealing with, And I feel for you, you're feeling a certain level of discomfort because these these changes are coming in, And there are certain areas of your life that are being highlighted because it's time for a change. It's time for something to be revamped, right? You're making room for these new ideas that are going to be downloaded to you. Um, but anytime change comes, right, it's like first you have to feel uncomfortable. First you have to be pushed to make a change, right? It's like, and so it may accompany a certain level of discomfort with the Nine of Swords, anxiety, right? It's like it doesn't feel too good for some of you guys. So the feeling may not be that good, but what it's what's the word? Producing, what these feelings are producing is going to be worth it, okay? Yeah. Okay, we'll go with it. So the first one out was the High Priestess. All right, so very subconscious energy, intuition. Okay, tapping into that psychic aspect that we all have, and so intuitively you could kind of feel that something like this was on its way. Um, Leo, that this change that you're making, these revamps, these, you know, this feng shui energy that you're dealing with on your material world, it's like you knew it was coming. You knew that there was supposed to be a change that maybe was needed here. But I'm really feeling also that moving forward, you're being called to really tap into your intuition to make these changes. All right. When this idea comes in, because it's at its infant stage, it probably won't come in with a lot of details to it, right? You probably won't have a lot of details that accompany your need or want to make changes in your world. But you're needing to heavily rely on your intuition because you're being guided at this time, Leo, to make these changes, is what I feel. You're being guided to make these revamps, to tweak certain things in your world, to open up this level of expansion. And your intuition is going to be key for you moving forward, okay? Because once again, it's like a whisper. It's something fragile. Okay. So you're needing to be fragile with these changes. Be fragile with yourself, maybe, as you're undergoing this transformation that we all are in this Mars retrograde. Be intuitive. All right. Tap into those deep intuitive energies that you have as a Leo. All right, from the heart space. And be led and guided, by your heart center is what I'm really picking up here, because it's like there could be a lot of blockages that are happening with your mental space right now, Leo. All right, you're dealing with Nine of Swords. You're dealing possibly with a lot of mental turmoil that's happening. So you may not be able to rely on your logic at this moment in time, right? Your logic may be blocked. Your rationale may be blocked a little bit because you're kind of deep in the trenches right now with that Mars retrograde energy. So intuitively, this King of Pentacles knows how he needs to build something, how he needs to lay the framework for his empire, and he's being led and guided by these intuitive energies, these hunches that you're getting, right? These gut feelings that you're getting at this moment in time, the second half of September, are going to be very important that you listen to them, or you get yourself in a space where you can tap into this high priestess energy. Okay? Because she's going to be speaking to you. All right, the high priestess in you is active during this time, and you're needing to make these moves based on intuition. I think your mental world is being overridden, right, by your intuitive space. Your third eye is coming alive during this Mars retrograde. So even though you can't see something with your two physical eyes, I feel like you can tap into this internal vision through your third eye, through that intuition, and be able to walk out this path that I feel like is opening up to you, that's being uncovered to you. All right. Let's get more cards for you, Leo. Very interesting, I think, so far with your reading. What else do we have for Leo Spirit? Ace of Pentacle, yeah. So it's like you're definitely moving into some sort of abundance for sure. But you're needing to make these changes to welcome in this much abundance, because a lot of times when we have this major gift that's coming in from the universe, Ace of Pentacle, right? This increase of wealth or increase of pinnacle energy, we have to prepare for the weight that comes along with this. All right. It's almost like somebody that, let's just say, wins the lottery, for an example. But because they were not preparing for winning the lottery, a lot of times the majority of lottery winners, they lose all of their money very quickly because they don't have financial literacy, right? Because they didn't set up a system so that all of this money can be placed in a way to where it's maintained. That's what the King of Pentacles does. He not only builds and attracts the wealth, but he also finds ways to maintain the wealth. So before this big Ace of Pentacle comes your way, Leo, I feel like you're really being guided to set up a certain system so that you can maintain it. Before this major opportunity comes this your way. For some of you guys, this could be a new career that's coming in. Okay, this could be a new way of earning money, a new system or machine you're setting up in order to attract more wealth. This could just be a shift in your relationship with money to where you start to get money that comes out of everywhere because your mentality is shifting with abundance. Okay, instead of you thinking that it's impossible or very hard to get wealth, you're starting to believe that it's not that impossible. It's easier than you think, okay? So that could be a part of the shifts that are kind of like coming your way. All right, I'm going to pull from the wild unknown to see if we have any messages coming in from there for Leo. I feel that some of you guys could be connected to a Virgo too, is what I'm kind of picking up. It's like I keep hearing Virgo the Virgin for some reason with Leo the Lion. So I don't know if you guys have met somebody new or if this is just somebody that is always in your space that's kind of close to you. But I feel that for some of you guys, that King of Pentacles could be a Virgo. And maybe you're needing to kind of like team up with that person in order to make something happen. That could be for a small number of you though. All right. Coming out of the wild unknown, we get the Tower card. Okay, so this tower to me represents revelation, epiphanies. Okay, that light bulb idea that's coming your way. And for some of you guys, I mean, this could be a real tower moment that you're dealing with where it feels like your whole world is crumbling. That can also be it. But matching the rest of the energy that I kind of pulled out for you, this feels like that chakra, that crown chakra being activated, being lit up, that third eye chakra, your top two chakras being activated and lit up. Because even if you look at it, right, here's the crown chakra, lightning hitting the crown chakra, and then lightning hitting the third eye, the two top chakras. And so this for you is an awakening. This for you is, the lights coming on and you seeing an idea or seeing something in a way that you haven't yet seen it before. And this is a time where a major shift is going to come in because of that, is what I feel, Leo. A major expansion is happening, major arcana energy. Okay, so it may feel like lightning is striking you the way that this happens. Maybe you're shocked. Maybe this catches you off guard, but something here is awakening, and it's like you're needing to use your intuition to decipher what's happening, but it really feels like a new beginning, new fresh energy coming in, and you're needing to build on top of it in order to continue to expand it. All right, a little bit more for Leo. Three of Swords. For some of you guys, this discomfort that you're feeling could have to do with emotional discomfort, heartbreak, especially if you guys are dealing with that Virgo that I talked about. Maybe some of you guys are having a ending happening within a romantic connection or relationship. Something could be coming to an end or tumbling apart during this Mars retrograde energy. And for some of you guys, maybe you're heartbroken by this because it comes out of nowhere. It comes out of the blue. It catches you off guard. That's for people that are maybe dealing with love and relationships in this reading. Mother of Pentacles or Mother of Wands is also here. So for a lot of you Leos, I feel like you're incubating something. It's like something is growing beneath the surface here. You're getting ready to strike out and do something, or you're getting ready to strike like this snake that is all wound up, but you're waiting for the right time. This may be a time, especially during Mars retrograde, for you to hold back and just to wait and to preserve your energy, because these eggs are about to hatch. These new ideas are about to go into motion, but you may want to wait until the end of September, the beginning of October before you're taking action on something. Okay? Because Mars retrograde is heavy. Like, people are feeling it. I'm going around the whole community and I'm like, okay, it's not just me. It's not just me. So yeah, this may be a time for you to preserve your energy, preserve that fire that you have. The Magician, yeah. You're creating something new though. I think a lot of you guys are dealing with manifestations that are coming your way. It's like you're this mad scientist in the lab that is mixing potions together and mixing equations and formulas together and seeing how you can get a desirable outcome, how you can bring something into your reality. And this may be how you're revamping and changing things around, because this magician is inspired by this idea, right? That's like striking his crown chakra. And because this idea is coming in, because this seed is being planted in your consciousness, is making you want to go to work on this alchemy, on this manifestation. Like, okay, well, what do I need to do in order to make this happen? How do I need to mix up the pinnacle energy with the cups and the swords and the wands in order to create a desired effect? How can I build Rome? All right. This is what's happening. So you're going into the process of building Rome. Yeah. Okay. Um, I kind of feel like we're done, Leo. Yeah, Four of Wands energy. Like this is an opening for you guys. And once again, the Four of Wands represents the foundation, the framework of something. Okay? It's talking about building a very stable and strong foundation. So as you're in this space of creating something new as the magician, as you're writing out these formulas and these equations and mixing these potions together, um, you want to keep in mind that this is going to be something that is connected to longevity. So build it strong, build the framework and the foundation of whatever this thing is that you're creating very strong, because a lot is going to go on top of this. And you don't want to get to a point like Marcus Aurelius, where he saw Rome get built into this major superpower, but it looked like it had maybe lost the substance that the idea of Rome was supposed to be. Okay? Kind of like America right now, right? Sorry. Not trying to get political, but yeah. You with creating whatever it is that you're creating, Leo, you're wanting to really keep the overall vision in mind and the beginning of this idea in mind, right? The innocence of it, the infancy of it, the pure. Okay? Page of Wands. All right, so I feel like that is your reading, Leo. I'm going to pull some, or I'm going to pull a fairy card for you, and then we'll wrap it up. What shall we do for Leo spirit? Six of Spring comes out. It says, I'll show it to you first. Six of Wands energy, right? Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. So I'm really tuned into the smart choices that bring rewards. I feel like this is going to be a time for you where you're making a lot of smart choices. You're making a lot of intuitive moves and plans for your future. You're also going to feel this level of this energy of graduation, you know, where you're feeling your life leveling up and being upgraded a little bit, evolving, taking on a different form, and you're feeling this recognition from the universe. This is why everything is expanding for you. This is why this idea or these ideas are coming your way, because you have really like obtained a certain level of growth here. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up for you guys right there, Leo. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys can follow me on IG if you're brand new to the channel at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to do that. I'm going to wrap it up right there for you, Leo. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, okay? Later.